What's going on, guys? It's been great to be back. I'm finally doing an update again, and I gotta say it's been a while. And the main reason is been very busy with school. School's not kicking my butt, but it's just really tough stuff that I'm doing, and I gotta put a lot of time into it, as all schooling should be. Anyway, let's continue with this stuff. This is cool stuff. I got a lot of stuff done in the past, couple months, and basically I've done most of this between the end of Christmas and the beginning of January, and so I got a lot done, and I'd like to show you all the stuff that I've been doing on this layout for the past month or so. So let's start with the super trees from CN Express, and I got some stuff on there. Alright, some on here, and on the creek, and on the mountain up there. Okay, still more to go up there, but if you look at the creek, it looks pretty darn cool, I think. Yeah, I like it. So what else have I been doing? Ballast. Doing a lot of ballast here. A lot of ballast work. Okay. Over here, the new ballast, and more ballast along here, and over here, and further down there. Okay. So let's go over here. This is the Weaver Pennsylvania boxcar I've showed you guys. I weathered it, put it together, and everything. I'm making it as a tool car, and so for $10, I figured making a nice little building or structure rather, and so I took the gravel and I made a nice little pile there, so it'll look for the workers to go up and down with equipment and stuff like that. Now what you call it? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Took a block, and so I put the ballast over it, so I won't use all the ballast, and I like to save some for the tracks itself. And so yeah, I think it looks really cool and nice touch to the layout. And probably put a building right there between those two things. Over here, I've abandoned the track. I originally gonna have the fast track with the work crew on it, nice little accessory. But it went along with this only because it was really too close to the tracks, the other thing, and it looked kind of weird with the LSO track, even if I weathered it and all. So to stay to the realism aspect, I took two tubular rails from Lionel, painted them, and I made it look abandoned line. And so I'm going to put a couple of rail fans over there. It look like taking pictures of the trains going by. And main reason why I wanted to use this particular rails is I used to have tubular track on the layout at one time, and so to make this abandoned almost looked like it retired, and I went to the LSO track. Like all railroads, some things come to an end or retire just like a fallen flag. So I have a little fallen flag on this layout with this track and that boxcar. So I think it's a cool touch. Got the roads done here. Got the concrete inside between the rails over there. Almost done with that. Flower Vine kit, guys, and I gotta thank Dan and Rob and all those guys. Just and CN Express for all this cool stuff and their examples and everything. And the Flower Vine kit was really a steal, and it was probably the best thing that you could do with scenery. And so I've used for underneath the windowsills. The layout takes place in late spring, early summer, so it looks really nice. Nice little touch, little greenery here and there, and so it's really cool, I think. Over here I added some grass here and back there. That's almost done. Let's pick it up here. I've added ballast here again. Little parking lot back there, almost done with that. Still got to be worked on. I have the gazebo with the vines on it. The Lee Max lamp posts that I got from the November train show on there. And speaking of train show, I got some really cool stuff here to show you. These two things, I think they're fantastic. Okay, I'm trying to get the light off of it a little bit. There we go. Okay, the Lino 100 years and still building up steam cylinder hopper. I got it for $35 from this guy from the past greatest hobby on tour train show in Edison. It was a really nice price, and the top of these open, so that does a really cool touch. Nice spring trucks, And so another Lionel piece I've purchased is this kind of a caboose. It smokes, it lights up. You know, it looks really cool. And so you know, I'm happy to get a caboose. My old one broke a while ago, and from then I always wanted to get another one. And so I finally got one. So it will look nice with the Conrail unit. So that's basically the update of what I've been doing. Oh, I'm gonna show you this something else here. People always talk to me about lights, and how lighting is so important. And you could tell from all the past videos that you never seen this thing this bright. And Black Diamond Pad looks fantastic, does it not? Okay, and I have a little bit with the CSX locomotive there, looks really cool. And the greenery down here, more barrels over here. So I think it was a nice touch. I have an archway here now. So this will say Ionia subdivision on them, have the railroads logos on these things. So it's gonna look a nice touch when you're walking up and down the stairs. So I'm standing on the stairs right now. When you walk in, you know, you see the trains running from here, you know, and so, you know, your first impression is, this is Pennsylvania, okay? And so, that's what I do with the arch, okay? It reminds me of Rockville Bridge. Alright, so let's go back underneath. Okie dokie. Alright. So, and again, there's been a lot of good stuff happening on this layout. I'm really happy to do. I'm still going to work on the service station back there with all the engine terminal and stuff. So that's going to take some time. You know, I got to come up with some more money before I can do that. And we're soon going to have the HO layer up, probably end of the spring, early summer. That's going to be a lot of fun. A lot more different things I like to do in the layout. And this is the next thing I'm going to say, the reason why, you know, well, let's put it this way. I am coming to a decision now, and basically my decision to be a railroad conductor is about supposed to be permanent. And what I mean is that I'm really looking forward to going to training to be a railroad conductor. That's the reason why I'm wearing my Conrail Historical Society hat. Another thing, actually, I got the train show that was there. Really nice people there, and I met so many different, you know, older manufacturer guys, and it's great people, you know. So I've been saving a lot of my money for that. You know, I have to live there. I have to, you know, not only pay tuition, but I have to live there too. It's 6 weeks, but you know, it's a lot of money for 6 weeks, and so I'm looking forward to it. And it'll be Overland Park, Kansas, and it'll be National Academy of Railroad Science, NARS, as a lot of people know it. I met a lot of, you know, a couple of people and a couple of conductors and stuff like that. I know the pros and cons. I read on GetARailroadJob.com, you know, talking to different people, and you know, to be, you know, demodeling this stuff, and you know, now wanting to be part of the model almost, you know, it's gonna be really cool. You know, and you know, just looking at CSX locomotive, and maybe one day I'll be inside that locomotive, you know, pulling the train. And so I'm actually looking forward to it. You know, it's a good job. You know, great benefits, all that stuff. You know, as long as they keep hiring, you know, that'll be fine. I'll be happy with it. You know, hopefully they just keep hiring in my area, which would be great. You know, you recently see my videos of upstate New York and Riverline and Bound Brook, New Jersey. You know, by that one train in Bound Brook, it just, you know, it went into emergency because one of the air hoses. And guess who? When the air hose actually broke apart, it was all order racks. So it was like 90 feet per order rack, 50 cars back, about 4,500 feet. So, you know, I guess who gets to walk that? I do. You know. So, and I feel bad for that guy, but you know, it's part of the job, and I won't mind to walk 4,500 feet to fix the air hose. You know, those guys know what they're doing, and they're really out there. So to be part of that team would be really cool. And for a company, and just work for those guys, I think it'll be, you know, the dream come true other than my music. And so, you know, being a drummer and all, I've done the stage, I've studied music. Maybe this will be the next part of my life, next chapter for me to do. So I'm really looking forward to it. And that's saying, you know, there's not going to be that much stuff going layout as much as I would like to. I've talked to Old Gauge Railroad magazine at the show. I sent a picture in already, so they told me. So he was actually, you know, he's actually really into the photo. So he said, well, call up call up the guy in charge. You know, tell him you want your picture in. You know, and tell him who you talk to. So I'm really happy with that. The Southern SD9 should be getting fixed soon. Again, like the rear motor went out. So getting that fixed. I talked to one of the guys from MTH. He said he can bring it there. There's another hobby shop that does services for MTH, so I might do that. We'll see. But I really want to get that fixed. It's a nice unit, you know. It looks really good weathered, so we'll see. I'm really proud, you know, the way this stuff's turning out, and this is the way it stays. I'll be happy, you know, and I won't be, you know, upset about it or whatever. I'm just happy to get a layout this close to scenery. It never got to be this far before, and to be the first time O gauge layout, O gauge, you know, model though. I think that's a really cool, big improvement, big step for me, and so, you know, that's the way it is, and you know, that's life. But you know, I like to continue it, and probably the only thing continue is wiring, and so as long as you get the trains running, and that's all I care about. You know, so as far as scenery goes, it'll take a little longer. It may never be done. You know, that's the great part of layout. If I can knock this down and do it over again, I will do it over again one day. Maybe another house, maybe bigger. So, pretty cool. So, guys, good luck, and great job on all your layouts. Keep on doing what you got to do. You know, for you know all your Veros out there, stay safe, stay with the job. And God bless you guys. Have a good night. And I have another video coming up of the progress from the past, like last spring till now. Actually, last March till now. Yeah, spring. Okay, you're right. Last spring. So that should be cool, and maybe we'll get some more stuff. All right, take care, guys.